Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you how to make this very small but effective precision mechanism farm in the Create mod. So this is all the things you will be needing. The first thing that we will do is place the shafts. So we will just place the shafts along the wool. So here there will just be one block in between, and then we will be needing a saw here. And we will place the saw here so it can saw through the item in a direction, so we don't need another belt here. And so it will go on to this belt, and it will just rotate. And so now that we have built all of this, and we have destroyed every block that we built the shaft on, we will go 2 down and place a encased chain drive right here, and then a clutch on top. And we will connect this encased chain drive outside the thing here. So actually right here, you can place them where you want, but this is just where I want it to place them, in the side here. You will be needing the redstone, which is very simple. You just need to get this redstone line all the way to our input, which is right here. So it's just gonna go 1 down, 1 block here, and then 1 down here, and then just all the way to this clutch. Now we will place some blocks here. There's only one that will need to be that will not be temporary. These blocks you don't really need. And we will place some chests here, so we can store all the things that we will be getting for this farm. And then we place the lever here, so when we power the lever, it will be powered all the way to the clutch, and it does. You don't really need to be following the exact thing, but if it just connects with the clutch, it should be okay. Now let's place the belts. We connect these up like the colors. So it should be looking like this, where you will have a 2x2 space in the middle. And then we place a vertical gearbox right here, so it connects to this belt. And then we're going to place a shaft here, so it connects to this belt. So if we test it, these should be going the right direction. Yes, and it does. Now we will place an encased chain drive here, and then one below, like so, like here. And then we will place a gearbox to here, so we will point out this way, and the same way this belt is starting. And we will place 2 chain drives here too, like that. It should look like this, so you can just place 2 encased chain drives here. And now it should be looking like this, with the encased chain drives and gearboxes. Now we will place the deployers. These are very easy to place. You just need to look at the belt and then place them, and it should be placed at the right height and everything. And now we will raise the encased chain drive here, and then just place 3 gearboxes right here, so it will place the things. If we place the creative mortar now, every belt should be going the right direction, and it should be working fine. And it does. Now to power the saw, we'll just need 2 gearboxes, one with the belt and just one with the saw. Now for the brass funnel part, you can place these 2 funnels as an andesite funnel, and it just worked just fine. Just note that if you put a stack in, it will just only go 1 item at a time. And with a brass funnel, you can decide what amount of items can come out. Like you can set it to 4 items or free items or whatever you want, and you will be seeing the item right here, so you can always check if that's the amount you like. But in this case I will just place the two andesite funnels, as I don't really need to put out more than one item at a time. And with the wrench we will right click on the brass funnel and it should be taking everything inside the chest. And now we take a filter and put every result that is going to be resulted in this farm. So for this farm, a cogwheel and a large cogwheel and a precision mechanism is the results that you're gonna have, but it also has a chance to sometimes make a stick, because it won't 100% succeed and it will just be turned into a stick. So that's why sometimes that will just be a stick. That's because that sometimes it can fail, and I don't really know with the precision mechanism, but I think it's something different, like a gold ingot or something. So now that we have checked that in, you can apply it to the funnel and it will take all these items in. So when it's done making a cogwheel or a large cogwheel, it will take all the items in ready for us to use. If you're gonna be a little confused, place a sign where it says output, and this one is for the little cogwheel, as they only will be needing one thing at a time. I know there's two deployers, but that is for the mechanism. Just so you don't get it confused, just place a sign where it says little cogwheel input. So for this last step, you will just need a brass casing and a trapdoor, and you will be good to go. And then you can change the things when you want to. I'm also just putting on these diving boots because then you can when you are going around, you don't really get affected by the belts, and you can easily just put on the things and change them when you want to. And now for the testing. So now we will just make a large cogwheel, place a oak plank right here and a button right here, then get a andesite alloy and put it in the input, and it should get around the things doing this. A good tip is to get a lot of these buttons and planks because you will be needing them. You'll be needing around 4 to 3 buttons and planks per time you are making one of these. Because they are going to be applied multiple times. But that's pretty much it. As you can see, it's going exactly as we wanted to, and as you saw there, it just got turned into a cogwheel. And if we speed it up, it should be going into this funnel, and there we go. We have 6 large cogwheels. And that's it for this tutorial on how to make a precision mechanism. If you want to see more videos about how to make different stuff in Create, then comment it down below and like the video if you really enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next videos. Bye!